The flow is good, the results are good, more content is always better. Now, today I've made 4 new videos that I will drip over the next couple of days. So has to do with like how to optimize data points on revenue optimization, different paywall formats, ID validation, product market fit basically. And what's this one? So basically some done for you prompts that I think are helpful. Now, the good news is that we're progressing slowly. So I'm still waiting for the App Store approval. I assume it's going to take about 2 weeks. So although I have everything prepped, the ads and everything, not much can be done until that approval comes through. The good news is, even without much content, the views are like 50 a day, a little bit downwards. So I'm uploading again today. 140 when the video came out. Lost 1 subscriber 2 days ago. Lost 1 subscriber today. Not a big deal. Watch time is up basically across the board. But moving forward, I think I have a good enough understanding now, spending 12, 14 hours a day on these mobile apps, paywall, structures, research, to make a significant amount of content on that topic. So the real video did really well, about 17 to 20% watch time. This one is a little bit low, average view duration. But yeah, I'm so far pretty happy. I'm making shorter videos. So they're about 9 to, on average, let's say 10, 12 minutes. On average, that seems to be a better sweet spot to be able to deliver daily format videos. So if it takes about 2 weeks to get the Apple approval, then my app 2 days, so let's say 2.5 weeks from last week. So there's about 2 weeks left as of today from having the ads live at the latest, hopefully. The flow will basically be daily content. So I need to have like 14 pieces. Pretty decent. I want to get to 100 views a day, which it seems to be heading into that direction. Then the daily channel obviously is not really daily, but it will be daily, hopefully moving forward. I've recorded 4 pieces of content already. And then, now I have a little bit more time to structure things properly. This channel has been growing good though on the subscribers. I assume it's a lot of audience from the other channel that is following it through the collaborations, but it's up. Obviously these titles are not keyword optimized. They're just like random, which like this one did have some keyword work. And you see the views are a lot higher all of a sudden as well. But I don't mind. Like, I'm doing this channel for fun. The watch time is pretty good, 21%, 20%, 28%. They're short videos. People seem to think it's interesting. The view counts are low. This is more like a personal investment to myself, keeping myself accountable and all that. Then I went to the Search Console because I had a new ID for like a complementary SaaS, right? Because of course I have the business vision. So on the one side, I want to do the mobile app, I want to do the paid ads. Then, like the community stuff would be interesting. I've done that in the past. I really enjoyed it. Okay, then what can we do? And I had a cool idea for a low-hanging fruit SaaS, which I think I can make myself. So I've been spinning up like Claude Code, basically setting all that up, GitHub, Supabase, everything to make my own micro SaaS. So that's in progress. I just paused it to create all the content. And I was like, what about this blog? Well, you can see it did get a ton of impressions, but primarily the clicks are like really low. So it has a lot of like old content on it, which is like irrelevant. Almost all the clicks were on my name, right? 14 clicks. It's showing the last 7 days, 2 clicks. Where did the clicks come from? It doesn't even show. So yeah, not that average CTR extremely low. It's showing, but maybe it's a competitive keyword. I mean, I don't really care. Could be doing something with it. Discover how visitors find your Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, I read about this. I might connect that to see how that comes through. Might be interesting for YouTube to get some additional insights. But yeah, the blog might consider reviving that. The good news is that my mobile application is done. The onboarding is optimized, the paywall is optimized, everything. I've kind of done it to an extent that I cannot do it further. I have the ads. I'm going to run Facebook ads to start off with, maybe some Instagram story ads, perhaps, not too sure. I'm not going to run pretty aggressively, $100 a day to start, get all the data, optimize the flow. I think once I have the data, the content will become really entertaining for the main channel, just like how I used to do it. I don't really like to talk too much without having the results. So yeah, I'm just trying to do like more the educational format right now. But then once we get the results, I can do like the watch me build type videos. These are the results, live documentation of campaigns. I think it's going to be super cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Until that point, we're just waiting. It's kind of unfortunate because I'm so impatient, but at least I have a ton of work with now building this SaaS, and at the same time learning how all that works, like GitHub. I have no clue, Supabase, I've never touched any of these products. So that is definitely a learning process. At the same time, we're recording all this content, which is kind of nice as well. And I look forward, like my main goal is still 100 views per video, which then would translate to at least 100 views per day if I'm uploading daily. And that is my goal. So hopefully we can progress a little bit more towards that goal, step by step. And that's the update for today.